Good evening all and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. It's Sunday night, which means it's Tradby night. The beer we're going for tonight hails from Badger Brewery. This one, it is their Red Rascal. And Red Rascal is a cherry mild, weighing in at 4% ABV. It says it's naturally characterful and they're passionately independent as a brewer. It says it's fruity and full-bodied with vibrant cherry. And on the back of the bottle, it says that sneaking through the fading light and growing shadows, a flash of red is all that might give this rascal away as he pilfers ripe red cherries from the orchard. Forever on the quest for new flavours, this cunning hunter knows just where to find the juiciest morsels. Roasted malt and rich caramel notes unite with balanced bitterness for a satisfying mouthfeel that forms the perfect backdrop for juicy, fresh cherry notes, complex and bold, just like the enigmatic fox himself. So I've never had a cherry mild before. It's been a long time since I've had a mild, and a while since I've had anything with cherry in it. So yeah, let's see how this one goes, shall we? Let's get it out into a glass and see what we think. We're pouring into my Iron Maiden glass, Trooper one, because we can. And the pour is, well, it's the right colour. Nearly there, nearly there, nearly there. That will do. So what do we got? We've got a deep copper amber colour. It's about right, exactly what it should be. Crystal clear with a tan head that's knocking on for 2 fingers worth. Looks good, doesn't it? In fact, it looks very dark on camera. Up to the light, there's a lot more ruby mahogany colours coming through. Yeah, you can just about catch it coming through. But yeah, it looks good. See what it smells like. Smells good. Smells malty, fruity, light and sweet. Yeah, it's a bit like a fruit cake with lots of glacé cherries in, really. That cherry is really kind of coming through clean after those malts have kind of disappeared on the nose. Anyway, looks good, smells good. See what it tastes like. Cheers. Mm. Body's light to medium. Flavour. Come to flavour in a minute. Carbonation is light. Soft. It's not pillowy, it's not velvety, it's just soft. Anyway, the flavour. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. The malts are very sweet. They're very crystal, sugary, light, slightly malty, twiggy. Not really. There's a little fruity hop character coming through, but the cherry. I'm not sure that it works for me on this one. Now, cherry works in dark beers. I've had a nice cherry porter or two, and the cherry there, it's much more in tune with those darker roasted malts. Here, it's like they're fighting each other. You've got the elements of a good mild, and you've got the cherry that's just kind of in the same place. They're conflicting for me. Cherry's very subtle, but it's there. And there's almost like a licorice kind of thing coming through that I wouldn't have expected when you've got the mild flavours and the cherry combined. It's not unpleasant, it's just different. It's almost metallic as an aftertaste. Yeah, I am not sure that one works for me. Nevertheless, we're going to go to the scoreboard of joy, which currently looks like so, and we shall fill it in with a red pen of judgment. Now, I've made the mistake of pouring it all, so I've got nothing really to revisit on the pour, but the colour is good. The head was good. I think there's dregs. Oh, there's dregs. Yeah, let's get the dregs in there. The colour's good. The head was good. All told, it's a good-looking beer. There's nothing at all to dislike about the visuals of the beer. So I'm going to give it a point. And the aroma is good as well. Like I say, you've got that fruitiness, you've got the maltiness that on the nose really works and makes you think that that's going to translate into the flavour. It smells a lot sweeter and more cakey, which I really like the aroma. I do. It smells very inviting and made me really want to drink it. So I'm giving it the full point. The body, like I say, it's just under medium with soft carbonation. And for that bit, there's nothing really to dislike. It works. It is what you expect. So again, I can't think of any reason to give it anything less than the full point. So then we come to the taste, and that's where, for me, it doesn't work as well as, say, the aroma did. The aroma was really inviting. It was sweet, it was cakey, it was fruity, it was malty. It smelled of all good things, like a malt loaf with cherry in it. And that was fantastic. And then it comes to the flavour, and there's a little bit of a disconnect. Everything's clashing, and you've got a licorice type vibe and a bitterness that just doesn't quite work for me. And afterwards, it kind of fades into that metallic, twiggy, in an unpleasant way flavour. So there are individual elements of it that I do like, but not together in this beer. So I cannot give it much. I'm gonna give it 0.4 because there are elements that I do like. I like the malts on their own. I like cherry on its own, but here it doesn't work. The malts on the malts are really what's giving it some points for me, because they are quite pleasant. They've kind of got like a bran flake vibe going on behind the scenes. Anyway, and the finish. The finish is where all of that metallic nature really comes through. And that disconnect just continues. It doesn't taste anything like it smells to me, and that's a disappointment. So I don't think there's anything I like about the finish. It's not making me want to go back for another sip, which is unusual. There's always something I can find I like about the finish of a beer to make me want to go back for another one. But here there really isn't. 0 saving graces. So for the first time in a long time, I'm going to give it the 0 on the finish, and my red pen of joy is running out. I need to get a new one. Anyway, so we've got 3.4 out of 5, which is not that great. It's not that bad. You know, it's got some good elements to it. It looks great. It smells amazing. And in the mouth, it's great. But the flavour and the finish really let it down for me. Anyway, I think it's obvious that I wouldn't buy this one again. It's just got... The most important bit is the flavour, and I don't like it very much. Value for money. Would I pay for this? Like £2 in Tesco, something like that. Everything's gone up. So like £2 a bottle now. No, it doesn't taste that good. So no, and it can't have the full bonus because it didn't get a full 5 out of 5. So yeah, 3.4 out of 5, and no bonuses for good measure at all, which is a shame, really, because Badger make brilliant beer on the whole. Lots and lots of good beers. Thirsty Ferret, absolutely love it. I've got a strong emotional connection to that beer. Lots of other good ones. The Cranbourne Poacher, fantastic. But Red Rascal, not for me. But it might be for you. You never know. You might like your miles with cherry, and you might like that kind of bitter, intense, almost licorice vibe from a cherry-flavoured beer. But for me, sadly, it's not to be tonight. So we're going to leave it there and say, that's been the beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I'll see you again soon for another one. Bye for now.